Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Brothers and sisters, I hope you are all well today and inshallah always. Wellness is such an important pursuit for us, as our Prophet alayhi salatu wassalam said in numerous hadith traditions, to seek wellness and ask Allah for wellness in this life and in the next. And any human being alive in the world today is certainly up against a very challenging battle in that lifestyle factors have been identified as the leading cause of the vast majority of chronic illnesses. And these lifestyle factors include things such as poor sleep habits, poor nutrition choices, sedentary lifestyle practices, improper breathing patterns, the hijacking of our attention and our emotions by so many external forces, and so on. And it's really unprecedented. It's never been seen before to this degree in human history. And so what we know is that being out of alignment with how Allah created us and how Allah designed us to live is really the reason behind the vast majority of illnesses that we are facing, and also the reason behind our compromised state of performance and compromised quality of life. So maybe you or a loved one have experienced such challenges, maybe in the form of the ongoing management of a chronic illness or low levels of energy in our daily lives, compromised physical, mental, and spiritual performance. Holistically, if one pillar of holistic health is compromised and suffering, then the other pillars will also be weakened and suffer as well. So when we are constantly not well, for instance, mentally and physically, it is so much harder to show up spiritually optimized, which of course is the main point of all of this. So we already know this, but I'm going to say it anyway. We were given the ultimate best blueprint to succeed in this life and the hereafter in the form of within our deen. So there is no other blueprint that is so truly holistic. And we all hear and we all say that Islam is not just a belief system, it's a lifestyle. And I think that we all can do so much more to realize and internalize and inshallah implement that. And when we take a look and take a proper look and deep dive into the Islamic lifestyle practices related to mindset, mindfulness, nutrition, movement, sleep rhythms, stress management, breathing, etc., we find that the solutions have already been provided. They've been provided for us in the deen. So I have some great news. Alhamdulillah, I'm very grateful and so excited to have partnered with the Productive Muslim Company to bring to you a wellness masterclass in which we are going to take that deep dive. We are going to do a lot of exploration of the science behind these holistic pillars, but in light of Islamically supported lifestyle practices. We're going to do a lot of self-examination, some holistic muhasabah, if you will, and each week we'll explore the pillars, but most importantly, how we can take these pillars from the prophetic example and from the example of many of our predecessors and implement them into our modern lives, in our modern schedules, in our modern circumstances. So we'll assess ourselves and really bring to light where on an individual level we have the greatest needs. For instance, on a bio-individual level, because there isn't necessarily a one-size-fits-all for everything. So we're going to approach it in a way that benefits each individual, but as a collective, as a group, we'll go through this together and inshallah come out of it more optimized with greater energy and greater performance spiritually than we entered into it. So we're going to come out better, inshallah, than how we started. And I would really like us to consider that this body is the true home that our soul resides in this world. And this body is the only vehicle that our soul really travels in this world. So if we want to be the best of nations, get closer to Allah, and serve this world in a way that leaves it a better place and makes it a better place by the example of our beloved Holy Prophet, alayhi salatu wasalam, then it's incumbent on us to optimize our health and wellness so that we can do so. And there's a hadith that many of us know. It's always been important, but I really think in modern times it really applies. And that is the hadith where Ibn Abbas reported that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that there are two blessings that many people waste: health and free time. So I hope you will join us in this journey so that together we can optimize our health and wellness and learn easy to implement lifestyle practices that will help us to create better habits, and inshallah will also help us to make better use of our free time. So the new year's approaching, and let's start this new year with a new intention to be better than we were last year. So if you will, with me, just commit to a new me in 1443. And I really hope to see you all there. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.